maybe the only, offensive player left. Although I do like the tight end Ferguson for the Cowboys, and CeeDee Lamb, like not even being in Oxnard for the start of camp. Like he's not even around, like he's not even in the state of California, apparently. The Cowboys having a situation where CeeDee Lamb isn't there. The Dak situation is kind of up in the air. Micah Parsons is there. He doesn't seem to be, like the immediate need or whatever. But Mike, CeeDee Lamb, when you look at the offense for the Cowboys, like they have to have him. Like this is almost more, not almost, it's more significant to the team than Jefferson was to the Vikings. Because at least the Vikings had Hawkinson and Addison. Like it's CeeDee Lamb and then Jalen Tolbert. Like is the second best player on that offense. Brandon Cooks, like I don't want to slight Brandon Cooks. I still think he's a good player, but he's in his 30s. Like, go ahead, CeeDee Lamb, Cowboys. What are you doing here?
These two teams are kind of in the same spot, but opposite positions. Like, because they got to pay their quarterback $60 million also, but they got to pay him right now, and that's going to cause them to also have problems with it as before. But they shouldn't pay the $60 million quarterback. They should be paying the edge rusher and the wide receiver. But out in San Francisco, they feel like they have to pay the quarterback, and that's what the situation they're in. I don't know how the Cowboys are going to get out of this. They still don't have any cap space. I'm expecting to see moves or adjustments or something, but nothing's happening. There's no talk on the CeeDee Lamb contract. I think Micah Parsons is at practice, right?
Yeah, I saw that he's expected to be there.
His extension should be 1 year later, but they're going to be in the same spot with Micah Parsons next year. This is just going to keep happening. They're probably going to have to let Dak go after this offseason, and the Cowboys are going to be all in this year, and that's going to have to include a CeeDee Lamb extension because, like you're saying, Tony, they got nowhere else to go. There is no like dominant rushing attack to lean on and then just hope the defense can shut teams down. There is no other wide receivers that can carry a wide receiver one workload at 1,600 yards, 130 freaking catches. It's just not there on that team. They're already starting to fall apart, Joe. Congrats. You're going to have a good season with the way training camp's looking for the Niners and Cowboys.
Well, we've talked about the Cowboys, and if CeeDee Lamb is not on the field, I don't know what his war is, like, wins against replacement or whatever it is. But I'm going to say, like, it's 6 or 7 games. Like, come on. Like, Tony just said it. Look at their offense. Tolbert, Mike's guy, Turbin. Like, you're not going to have them out there. And then you're relying on who? Ezekiel Elliott to come back? Like, that's who's going to be your offense? No. And Dak, as good as Dak is, he's not going to be able, to go after these weapons because there is absolutely no threat. No threat. Like, defenses will be like, all right, we stopped. Well, we could blitz Dak more because we could put the one-on-one matchups with these other guys. We're not scared of any of these guys on offense, and you're gonna stack the box and you're gonna win these games easily. And the Dallas Cowboys are gonna crumble, and it's gonna be great. Look, the Cowboys already have it in their head that they're moving on from Dak, or Dak's moving on from them. That relationship's over. They're playing this one year out, and then they're going from there. So why aren't you taking care of the players that are gonna be here for the fucking future? Like, I don't get it. CeeDee Lamb is your future, and you're not taking care of it.
It's tough.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. You just can't keep it. You can't keep a super stacked. This isn't the NBA. The cap is completely different, and this is going to happen to these teams. You're going to go through these cycles. You're going to go through these ups and downs. The 49ers and Cowboys have had downs.
Yeah, and now you're in a situation where CD's patience is most likely going to be rewarded at a higher clip, right? Because now if Justin Jefferson's getting that amount of money, he's going to say like, well, I want 35.1 or whatever it is to make him the highest paid receiver because he's the next man up. And he can say my numbers have been comparable to Justin Jefferson, maybe not on that same record breaking 3-year start, whatever it is, like, but they're on that same plane of numbers. And then you have got other guys like, you're not hearing anything from Jamar Chase saying I want a contract because Jamar Chase knows if he waits till next offseason, it's like, What's he going to get? $30 million a year? And then Micah Parsons at that same point is like, well, hey, I want to be the highest non-paid quarterback. I want $38 million. Like, things don't get better for the Cowboys the longer they wait. They're only getting worse. They already did this with the Dak Prescott situation. And this is why whenever I talk to Cowboys fans, they're always so frustrated about how their teams run. Because I keep saying, like, Cowboys are one of the best drafting teams in the league. They always figure it out on an offensive line. They always get skill guys. They've stumbled into back-to-back quarterbacks here. Whatever you think of Romo and Prescott, they've been top 10 to top 5 guys at the position at any fluctuating throughout their careers. Like, you're getting really good starting quarterback play. It's like they're doing something right, but just not right enough to give the Cowboys fans what they want, which is the Super Bowl.